probably exactly what I expected, to be honest with you, in many regards. Northern Kentucky came out, played terrific. We got stunned a little early, and I thought it took us all 20 minutes to settle into the game. Made great adjustments at halftime. Kids did a good job listening. And I didn't think, early on, they hit a couple threes early, which we knew they could shoot it. We did enough preparation. We didn't do a good enough job guarding it. And you're the 8th best team in the country guarding threes a year ago. And we knew that they, in 16 practices, practice against ourselves, and then you bring in a really good team that plays open post, 5 out, spread, which we didn't practice against. I'm being honest. We had to adjust. We're switching things. We don't usually switch, just to try and take some things out. So a lot of good things. We're totally a work in progress. Obviously, some many things that we've got to get better at, clearly. But a lot of positives too. Dressed 10 guys. I played 9. Of the 10, 8 of them did not play a Division I game last year. So do the math. We played the guys we had, and they did a good job, and we got great lift in the second half. I thought Coleman gave us a great jolt. I thought the press helped us in the second half immensely. So there are a lot of good things, absolutely a lot of good things. Great crowd. Our crowd was tremendous. I think our fans was unbelievable. Appreciate that, and I don't want anybody to be disappointed with our play. We're not that good yet. We're not that good yet. So burn the magazines and all you so-called experts. Burn them. I already did. I tried to explain it to everybody. So we're a work in progress. It's fine. I know where we're gonna be as we move forward. A lot of good things. The most important thing, great experience for our new guys, all of them. Questions?
What were the right things you said at halftime to motivate your team to come back?
I don't think I said a whole lot of motivation. Honestly, I wasn't. I thought I was relatively calm most of the game. I knew we were going to see something weird tonight with all the new guys playing. I think we kind of just were able to catch our breath. You know what I mean? They had us like rope-a-dope a little bit with the threes. Our kids, like any group of young people, they think they're going to come out and obviously they wanted to play well, but it wasn't going to be easy. That's a good, well-coached team that plays way different than anything we've practiced against. So it was a good learning experience for us. Great job at halftime by our kids and our staff.
The main objective tonight, was it getting
experience, minutes, environment, pregame routine, shoot around. I don't, want you to do the math because you're all pretty smart people. If whatever Division I team played tonight and dressed 10 guys and only had 2 play in a Division I game last year, that would make us probably one of the youngest teams in the country. I know you won't write it, but I'll say it. So never write what I want. Other questions, please.
You never say what we want.
Mm-hmm. Smarter than I look, Charlie.
Along those lines, why did Fitz not dress?
Where's Steve?
Yeah.
Can you give Chuck the release, please?
I saw the release.
Oh, okay.
It didn't list a reason.
No, it did.
Coach's decision.
You've been in my office, outside my office, as head coach. Made a decision. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. So.
It's my job to ask.
I totally respect it, and I would be surprised if one of you didn't ask it. And you guys know me well enough. That stays internal. I'm not really concerned about the situation very much. So, and I'm a guy that focuses on who did play. In all honesty.
Coleman gets out there first time maybe a year and a half. He's been in an actual game and has a pretty decent night.
Yeah, I thought Justin gave it again. Second half especially, he gave us a great jolt. We were able to get him loose, and he's obviously showing some of his talents. He shot the ball very well in that stretch. He was active in the press, top of our pressure, got him going, ran in transition to get the dunk. He's one of many talented guys that we have that finally got some experience at the Division I level.
First half, were you hoping they could bang it down inside a little bit more than they settled for threes maybe?
Us?
Yes.
Yeah, we're a little disjointed in the way we play with our groups, so our flow offensively was a little bit I think, deceiving, you know, because we had guys playing a little out of position at times. But I thought we were able to bang it in a little bit. We didn't play as strong around the bucket as we probably need to. Offensively, we're going to be kind of scrambled eggs for a while. And I thought we did some good things. Second half, obviously, we shoot 56% from the floor. We took better shots. We took better care of the basketball for the most part till late in the game. Did a good job, better job for us getting to the foul line, shooting 71%. It's a good number for our group right now. So I'll rebound the team by 18. We guarded the three much better in the second half. We knew coming in that was going to be a big. They shot it really well last year. Van Hoos and Rack, their numbers from three last year were astronomical. So we didn't do a good enough job. We were surprised a little bit, but we settled in a little bit later than I would have liked. But it was great. It's great to put them in this environment. Our kids and great crowd, and so the mission, I think Chuck asked earlier, was to get experience. I don't make excuses, the last guy, but we are inexperienced. However you want to look at it, whatever you want to say, but so it was great. It was good to get those guys in front of it. And deer in the headlights. You saw a lot of deer on the floor tonight, and it's not hunting season.
Yeah, first 6 possessions were rough offensively, weren't they?
Yeah, a little
About
bit.
2 misses,
Turn the ball
4
over the
turnovers.
first possession.
For the first 6.
For the first 6. Jitters, stage fright. You guys ever been to Broadway in New York? You guys ever get to New York? I don't know, some of you guys have been to New York. Broadway, lights come on. Lights come on.
And Faulkner's a senior point guard. He took
They've got experience, they're more experienced than us.
Yeah,
I'm not, and again, not excuse. Van Hoos has played a lot. Neely played at Kent State last year. Faulkner's a veteran. Rack played a ton. Chad Jackson played us twice last year at JMU. So they got a good club. And a couple guys, I think they got a guy out or two, and give them credit. They're a good club, and they play really. They play the most opposite way, unconventional way that we've practiced against for 16 days. So, it wasn't my purpose I wasn't going to do anything to focus on them in that regard. I wanted to continue to do what we do. Second half was much better, much better. We'll grow from this. We'll learn from this. Get a lot of film, and we'll get prepared. We go up to Miami on Saturday for a scrimmage up at Miami of Ohio, which will be a great work day for us up there. And then we open up a week from Friday against the NCAA team in Jackson, in Alabama State. So